Explain what's going on with that. You guys got a big rivalry or something going on.
It's no real rivalry. My rivalry is with the Dominican community, and I want all of them to know that they're very quiet right now, and now they know who's the best in the world, and they ain't gonna say nothing to me no more. Y'all mans is dead. I slayed him. He's done. I'm the GOAT. I don't want to hear nothing from the Dominican community no more, bro. Y'all come in my chat, y'all better worship me on Twitch. That's all I want to know. I don't hear none of y'all in this arena talking, none of that.
Okay. My goodness, Punk the God. Wow. When you back it up like that, you can talk your talk. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, last but not
like nothing, no emotion. I ain't saying you gotta slap the man, but you can at least be like, dang, like something, mad, something. Well, Arthur fist or something. But when I see stuff like Punk did, what Punk did to me is like, I feel like it brings more excitement into the FGC. Now, do I feel like he could have said bow down and worship me? I mean, that's just hit or miss, like what certain people feel. But I feel like his excitement, his vigor, him showing that he cares about the game, he cares for the competition, and showing it in that way is good for the game. I mean, not all the time is good to be like certain players who just go up there. Like, for example, imagine if Daigo trash talked. Like, we seen him do it from time to time, especially like with certain people. But like, imagine how dominant Daigo was. And, he go up and he trash talk and stuff like that. He would literally be like almost like the Rock of the FGC. Like not only does he have the results, but he has the personality and stuff. A lot of times Daigo would go up there and do something to you that you like was just unholy on the sticks. And then next thing you know, he just gets up, like he just grabs his award, and then leaves. It's kind of just like nothing. Like you didn't feel nothing the whole time. You just robotic. Like nothing. You just did that to that man like that and felt nothing, devoid of emotion.
I like
So it works for some people, but for everybody, it's like that. I mean, I don't know if anybody know MMA, but not everybody's gonna be a Fedor or Emelianenko. Some people are gonna be a Conor McGregor. Some people are just they go walk it like they talk it. So I feel like it's good for the scene. I feel like it adds some excitement. I feel like it adds some storyline. I feel like with that happening now, you can't wait for Capcom Cup because if Punk and Men or RD face off against each other, it's like, oh my goodness, it's going to be a big deal. Now, Punk wouldn't have did that, and it would have only been the DR community on Twitter saying something. It wouldn't be as hype. If you just saw them just like coming to Capcom Cup and Punk hugs Men or RD, shake his hand, and it's kind of like what they talk about the NBA right now. Like, man, what the excitement in the NBA? Like, y'all, I mean, LeBron will come out there and dominate somebody, and after the match, y'all hugging like, man, like I did not care about losing that NBA title. Like, I'm so happy you won, bro. Like, no, like I'm on the other team, man, just dominate. I don't like you for the day. I don't like you for the day. But y'all lose by 50 points, go up and start hugging and stuff. It's like, bro, you didn't care that he just did like this. You worked your whole life for this moment, and this man 50 bomb you. Come on, bro.
Harder.
Like that's like nothing, no emotion. I ain't saying you gotta slap the man, but you can at least be like, dang, like something, mad, something. Well, Arthur fist or something. But anybody else got anything to add?
In the case of the NBA, man, I feel like that's more of a thing is like, bro, you just kind of have to grin and bear it, bro. Like, and just be a good sport about getting smacked, man. Like, you know what I mean? Because I mean, even if you do get mad, that's cool and all, but you still got like, you still got a 50 burger. You know what I mean? You still like got like, you still got posterized. Like, it ain't gonna change nothing, bro. Like, I don't know.
It's just you can internalize it for competition. Like, don't say nothing that night, but dang, like I'm at least gonna be like, if me and Devin competitive in something and he whooped me that night, I'd be like, you got it. But at least like in upcoming promos, the next time I see him, I'm gonna be saying something like the last time me and him met, yeah, it was like that, but it ain't gonna be like that next time. I'm saying something. Shoot, I care enough.
Oh yeah,
they just finna mollywop me on broad TV and just be like, hey man, it is what it is. I see you out there, for dinner. No, I ain't coming to your house for dinner. I'm mad.
I don't know, man. You've seen have you seen the rivalry between like the 76ers and like the Knicks and stuff, man? Like, especially after what happened during the playoffs last year with Mitchell Robinson, bro, bro, like that reactivated a blood feud.
But I'm not saying everybody should be like that. Like, not everybody's gonna be like, like we'll use NBA again. Not everybody's gonna have like a mindset of a Jordan or Kobe or these people who actually just like, like took it like to other places and other levels of how they like saw the game and how they approached the game. Because it's like that's what drove them. Other people, it's not like that. Other people are just like, dang, I came out here and did my best. Like they got it. It's just different personalities. I'm just saying if some people are like that, there's nothing wrong with it. Because it's not like everybody in the FGC getting up there and just basically like, man, you whoop me, we finna throw hands. It's not like that,
Yeah. But I mean, like, in terms of like this particular situation, in terms of this situation, I feel like if you're sitting there and you're constantly having people like trolling you online and stuff, people underneath you in your comments talking about like how like, yo, this guy's about to like make you like completely like, bow down before him, like make you look bad. I mean, after a while, you're just kind of be like, bro, like this is starting to get on my nerves, man. Like, what am I supposed to like? The only thing at that point, the only choice you have is to go out there and win. That's the only recourse you have is to go out there and win. And then when you win, I mean, that's it, man. You get like you said, to the victor go the spoils, and that's it, man. Like that's like the cherry on top is getting your chance to like talk your trash at the end of the tournament after you basically like proved everybody wrong. So yeah, I mean I'm with you on it, man.
The W is good, but saying you garbage after I win too is icing on the cake.
Man, what TV that would make if fighting game competitive events is like somebody lose, they just get up and start scrapping. It's like
now the real fight starts.
Like I am not accepting this loss, man. Come on, I gotta win somehow. Like,
yep.
I'm just one. I will say it could be just desserts because let's remember what Men RD did to Knuckle Dude. And that was actually, to me, really disrespectful.
Wait, what did he do?
You remember when he like they won? It was at a team match, and he like got up and stood up, took his shirt off, and just threw it at Knuckle Dude. I'm like, bro. So I mean, it just could be just desserts.
Garbage.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This isn't even close to that.
Yeah, don't. So yeah, I mean, it's honestly when I think about that, like, don't throw nothing in me. Like,
yeah.
See, I'm the type of person. Look, I don't mind losing because I understand. Like when it comes to competitive stuff, losing is a part of it.
Yeah.
To get better, you cannot get better without losing. You should use your losses as a learning experience. Okay, why did I lose here? But most people just they don't want to lose. Period. They don't understand just getting a win on the screen, just seeing the letters WIN means nothing if you don't understand why you're getting more of those or getting less of those. So like,
right.
Like I said. One could say it's like passion, and like passion is a very thrown around word when it comes to like competitive nature. Because people say that Draymond is passionate. That's not passionate. He's just out of line and he's just unruly. Like figure four leg locking a man on the court is not passion.
Yeah, I was about to say that was a really you were really nice right there, Mr. Game and Lift. That was a very nice. That was a lot nicer than I would have been. But like I'm sorry.
And people go, he's such a passionate. No, he's not. He's a very unorderly and disoriented player. That's not passion. Like passion for a game is like after a close loss, you might have cried or just like, give me a moment to myself. And then after that, he just like, I'm gonna stay in the gym for this whole like 3 hours and practice again until we got practice more. I'll be there. But I got, that's passion. This man lost. He took it to heart. He said, I'm gonna practice 3 hours after this loss, and then I'm gonna go to practice. That's passion.
Right.
But like electric wind, God fisting the guy on the court is not passion.
Just be choking people.
Tatsumaki Senpaki and somebody on the court is not passion. So that's kind of, so like again, I said Punk, he's a very passionate person. And when he was speaking there, he sounded very passionate. And like I said, he wears his heart on his sleeve. So after I really think about it, I still think the worship thing was a little too far in my opinion, but it was just desserts, But yeah, people just don't like losing, man. Like I'm gonna take a loss. I've lost in tournaments. I've lost sometimes on my own volition. I remember I was at a tournament in Mississippi. I've got a plenty of those. I was at a marble tournament in Mississippi, and I was playing this guy, and I was winning like dominating fashion to up 2-0. Do you think I won that set? No, I didn't. I lost 3-2. Just something out of nowhere. I just like stopped. I just forgot how to play the game. Got to the last match, had the winning combo, just in the combo, and just like, oh, I don't know what buttons do anymore. And I could have been like, man, some people would have, man, they threw the controller, they take TV and punch the TV. I'm just like, man, that was on me. I lost this. I shook hand, good games, man. Most people are like, man, good games. Like, I lost. That was on me. I played Ramasama. Like, he was like one of the first like actual top players I played in Marvel, and he dog walked me. But I was like, I enjoyed the experience because I'm playing against somebody that I don't normally get to play of this caliber level. So I know myself, if I probably play this person enough, I can get to the point where I can start competing with this person and winning. He dog walked me. He was cool. I said, good games. Like, I didn't turn around with something and say, Falco. Like, it just ain't necessary, man. Just take your losses sometimes, man.
I mean, it's a difference between trash talking and uncontrolled outbursts. I mean, we've all been at the local, and everything's like going, and then next thing you know, you hear freak, and everybody turn around like,
yeah, what?
Like, we've all had it to where it's like it didn't be like, all right, that was an outburst, that wasn't passion. Like, bro, you gotta. I mean, not only did you lose, but you can't play no more because your buttons all over the place. So like you automatically disqualified from losers. So like that was an uncontrolled outburst. But then like you have people also, if you're gonna be somebody that trash, it's like Poke Chop say, I don't do this to everybody. Like, you got to know who you can do this to. There's some people that you don't need to be in their face after they win and stuff like that. Like, just if you're gonna go and talk about it later, okay, just talk about it. There's some people that you can, like, once you win, you can go up to them and be like, dang, I thought you was gonna do something. I thought you was about something. This was free. There's some people you could do that with. Then there's some people, like, if Mena RD would have took his shirt and probably threw it at like Noah the Prodigy would have probably took it as like fuel and just be like, all right, the next time I see you is what's up. So you just got to know who you doing this stuff with. A lot of people do come to these tournaments and just want to press buttons. And after it's like, dang, okay, I took that loss. I got to learn better. And then next thing you know, some dude over me like, what? Like, what? Who are you? So if you're going to be a trash talk, you got to be smart about it too. Like, you can't do that to everybody. Not everybody is going to want you just up over them spitting and sweat dripping. Like, what? I told you, I'm the GOAT. Like, who are you?
I mean, you could keep it like real suave and calm and just look over to the person. Hey, man, next time you're in a tournament, just give me your entry fee, man. Just come to me and give me your money.
Oh, jeez.
But you even doing something that, like, some people will be like, see it as like harassment. Like, bro, I'm just here to press buttons. Like,
that's the thing. After a loss,
like TO pulling you to the side, just like, hey man, we heard you were, up in your face, some disparaging things to people.
And that's the thing. After a loss, most people are volatile. Most people are sensitive. So that's why I just wouldn't. I just don't see the point in doing it myself, because I know myself, I can take a loss, but I know most people can't. Like, I played against people before, just no stakes on the line, and they lose, and it's just like, it's like they whole world. I'm like, bro, it ain't that. And I'm not even saying anything to them. I'm just sitting there, just cool. And it's like weird how sometimes people, they get more angry when you don't like react. Like, what do you want me to say? I'm whooping you? Yeah, you trash. Like, what do you want me to say?
Right. So you like I'm light work like that? Like that?
I mean, well, don't be light work.
Jeez.
I don't know. Like,
This
it's so
guy.
funny. It's so funny how a person be mad for losing, and the fact that I'm just being respectful. I'm not, trying to provoke you, and you get more mad for that. Like, what am I supposed to do? How dare you?
For me, most of the time, like, I don't really talk trash when I'm playing fighting games, unless the other person does. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm gonna sit there and be quiet, but if like somebody starts like they start yapping, I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, so it's okay for me to say something to you. That's fine. But otherwise, I'm not gonna say anything because, like you said, I don't know how that other person's going to take it. Right? Like, I don't know how that other person is when it comes to, like, trash talk and all that. But I feel like if you start talking to me, I'm like, oh, you can, then that means you can take it, right? Because obviously you wouldn't be trash talking if you couldn't like receive, you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't be dishing it out if you couldn't take it. So
Don't
but
believe
9
E,
times out of
'cause I
10,
wouldn't-
like,
don't believe
huh?
E. I wasn't trash talking him and fighting EX later. And when I lose, he'd be like, you don't have to hit the rematch button, right? Like that could be enough. So he was severely trash talking me and fighting EX later. Don't believe him. And I ain't
Wait,
say nothing
who?
to E. He was hurting my feelings. I was just trying to learn the game.
All right,
You
man.
know. And he basically telling me like, bro, like, is your controller work or your thumbs don't work? Which one?
All right, man.